everyone, thank you for joining me. What we're talking about today is how to eat more to lose weight. My name is Tanessa Shears. I am a passionate entrepreneur and personal trainer. My goal is to help you by sharing my answers and helping you along your fitness and lifestyle journey. So, big topic we're talking about today, and I have conversations with all of my clients about this. They often come in and I always ask for a couple days of food log right off the top because I want to know, what are you eating? What aren't you eating? How much of everything are you eating? Those things are super important in determining your results. So for me personally, I was always of the mindset of, oh, be careful what you eat, don't eat too much. But as soon as I actually started eating to fuel my body, I started noticing those extra pesky pounds dropping off. And that's why today is all about how you can eat more and lose weight if that's what your goal is right now. So I get those clients, like I said, they food log, and I can't tell you how many times I read their food logs and their calories day after day are coming in from 900 to 1300 calories a day. Now, as a health professional, I'm not a dietitian, so I can't recommend what kind of calories you consume, or I can't give strict meal plans, but what I can do is give you some resources to help you figure out where you need to be in terms of your calorie intake. So, after seeing all these clients come in at 900 to 1300 calories, and they haven't been achieving the results, they're holding on to pesky body fat, they can't put on muscle, I say to them, okay, so I've got a couple links for you, and I get them to go check these out, or sometimes I'll work through them with them. So for me, I'm going to use my numbers today, and I'm going to show you how many calories, theoretically, my body should be able to burn in a given day. So here's step number one. The first number we need to learn how to calculate is the BMR. That stands for basal metabolic rate. That'll be the number of calories that I will be able to burn in a given day if all I did was lay in bed and sleep. So that is your BMR, the base level of your basal metabolic rate. So I've got a link for you that I'm going to give you, and I will make sure that I leave it in a text below here, the video, but the link that I ended up going to was www.bmi-calculator.net. So when you get to this website, it asks you to enter a couple of variables. It asks you to enter your age, your gender, your weight, and your height. So I entered all of my variables into that formula, and I click calculate. And my personal basal metabolic rate came out to 1,407 calories per day. So if I were to lay on the couch all day and watch Netflix all day long, my body would burn 1,407 calories. That's where I start to pull my hair out, because with my clients that are eating 900 calories when they come in to see me for the first time, your body needs that many calories just not to function at all. When you start to add in daily activities like walking, going to the gym, if you have an active job at work, you start to burn more and more calories. So here is step number two. You're gonna take that number you calculated, that's your basal metabolic rate, and on the specific site that I did link to, there is another link to a secondary equation called the Harris-Benedict equation. What it does is it takes an estimation of your activity level and factors that into this number to give you an estimation of the overall calorie burn every day. So for example, if you go to the second link that I'm going to link in the text area below, if you go to the Harris-Benedict equation, it says, do you exercise 0 to 1 times a week, 1 to 3 times a week, 3 to 5 times a week, and it'll give you a coefficient that you're going to get. So for me, my number is the 3 to 5 times of exercise per week, and that number is 1.55. So if you look at the chart, it's all laid out right there. So I'm going to take my BMR, remember that 1407 number, and I'm going to times it by 1.55. So when I put that in a calculator, it spits out the number 2,181. That is how many calories my body burns per day, given my age, height, gender, weight, and how many times I exercise per week on average. So if my body can maintain its weight eating 2,180 calories, it blows my mind that people are eating 900 calories because that is such a deficit. You are just asking to dig into that muscle mass to pull energy out so that your body can function. So one of the first things I start doing is getting people's calories up. You need to be eating more, and so many times when they start edging up 1,500, 1,700, 1,800, they start noticing all those sticky pounds start dropping off. And that's something I want you to play with. So again, these numbers are all yours. And these are all theoretical numbers based on completely healthy individuals. They don't address issues like hormone imbalances, thyroid issues, all those kinds of things. So those are something that you do want to discuss with your doctor before ever starting any new type of diet. But this will give you an idea if you are over or under eating each day. So one of the most important reasons why we don't want to undereat is if I'm chronically under eating, my body needs to get the energy somewhere, so it often breaks down muscle mass. Why do we want muscle mass? Muscle mass is what is responsible for keeping our metabolism revving. If we need to start breaking down that muscle mass to fuel our body, our metabolism will drop and drop and drop, and then it becomes a really ugly cycle that's really hard to get out of. So for me, I found when I personally was going into the fitness competition that I did a couple years ago and I needed to drop about 10 pounds to get stage ready at that time, I was losing weight like crazy on 1,800 calories. So unless there is specific medical need, dropping to 1,200 calories right away is almost the most sure way to clip yourself from seeing future progress, because your body will adapt to the calories you give it. So if you start off low and your body adapts at 1,200 calories, you don't really have anything to pull from after that because you are at the very bottom. 1,200 calories is the absolute minimum we recommend for safe nutritional intake. So check out that link. Again, those two links are below, both to the BMR, remember basal metabolic rate calculator, and to that Harris-Benedict equation that factors in exercise. Take a look. Are you eating enough? Or are you one of those people that needs to start including more healthy greens, healthy carbohydrates, protein sources, healthy fats into your diet so that you can start eating more to losing weight? So I really appreciate you sitting here and listening. Again, if you want to connect with me, you can always find me on my website, www.tanessafit.com, where I have all kinds of great free downloadables for you to go right to your inbox, and that can be me helping you with all my best strategy to nutrition, to motivation, to 15-minute at-home workouts. So again, my name is Tanessa Shears. I've loved having you here. Leave your questions below in the comments. Are you one of those that have been under eating, or are you overeating? I'd love to know. All right, take care, and I will see you next week with our next video.